Hey guys, Riley here from McNaught Buick GMC in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And today I've got an exciting review video for you. This is the 2021 GMC Sierra AT4 edition. Now this particular truck is the crew cab model with the 3-liter Duramax turbo diesel engine. That's an inline 6 diesel engine with the 10-speed automatic transmission to go with it. Now in today's review video, as usual, I like to do an exterior walk around showing you all the features and amenities you're going to find on the exterior. And then what we're going to do is head on under the hood, take a look at that Duramax diesel engine, and then we're going to jump on the inside and show you all the latest and greatest technology and features that you'll find in this truck. Now this AT4 is really nicely equipped, and they're actually quite hard to find in our inventory right now, especially with some of the chip shortages and other production delays with General Motors. So if you're looking at getting one of these trucks, I'd actually recommend that you place a pre-order at McNaught.com. I'll have a link in the description below. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So starting off on the front end of the AT4, you're gonna find that nice black and bold exterior grille. Now what I like about the AT4 edition is that you'll find the red vertical tow recovery hooks, and that's just going to make the AT4 pop a little bit. Now a couple other features on the front end: full LED lighting. These are really bright headlights, especially at night. They're going to increase your visibility quite a bit. And then you'll find your LED fog lamps just below with the nice dark brushed kind of aluminum inserts on the front end of the AT4. So overall, with the Onyx Black exterior, this is a sharp looking truck. Now last but not least, we can't forget about the forward-facing camera, which is integrated just within the front grille. That's going to help with your 360-degree HD surround vision camera system. And then you've got your forward-facing parking sensors right there. Now in terms of engine, the 3-liter Duramax diesel engine has 277 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. And I actually had the opportunity to tow a trailer last weekend with this exact truck. We had an 8,400 pound trailer, a 38-footer, and we took the RV all the way out to Falcon Lake for the weekend. So I'm gonna have some more details later on in this video about the towing. Now as we move alongside the Sierra here, one of the things you're gonna notice is the ground clearance of the AT4. So you've actually got a factory 2-inch lift with the AT4 edition. And of course that's gonna give it a bit more ground clearance. You've got those slightly more rugged off-road tires, the Goodyear Wranglers. And of course, overall, this is your off-road oriented pickup truck. So if you're an outdoor enthusiast, you like to hit the trails and whatnot, this is definitely the truck for you. You've got these nice aggressive tires here, 20-inch brushed aluminum wheels here with the black inserts. And then, of course, if you're not getting the AT4, you've got the option for the 22-inch rims on the Denali and the SLT. Now the mirror caps themselves here have the exterior lighting facing forward, so that's going to light up your workspace at night. And as we take a look at the mirror cap itself, you will find your side blind zone alert right here. That's going to light up when a vehicle enters your blind spot, so that's a really handy feature to have. Now just underneath the mirrors themselves, you will find the cameras that are facing the side of the vehicle. That's going to help once again stitch together your 360-degree HD surround vision camera system. And then you've got the AT4 badge on the side and your Duramax turbo diesel badge right above the front wheel. Now on the door handles themselves, you're going to find your proximity door locks. So as long as the key's in your pocket, you could lock and unlock the vehicle from any door. That's really handy, especially if you're you have your key in your purse or something and you're trying to get access to the rear doors. You don't have to walk forward and unlock it from the front. You could simply unlock from any of the 4 doors. Now on the back end here, you've got the corner step bumper with the enlarged step, texturized grip, so if you've got your boots on or whatever, plenty of space here to hop in and reach things into the back of the box without any issues. Now the dual integrated exhaust is part of the AT4, and I think it looks really nice. You've also got the MultiPro 6-function tailgate on this particular truck. So before I pop that open, I'm gonna take a quick peek at the key fobs. So with your GMC Sierra, you will get 2 key fobs. And of course, you've got your lock, unlock, your remote start, and then your tailgate button, which we're gonna press twice to drop it down. So as we've got the tailgate down here, this is the Crew Cab Long Box Edition. So this is a 6.5 foot box. Now the AT4 comes standard with the spray-in bed liner from factory. So this is nice. You're not gonna have to worry about scratching up your box. And what's really neat is the AT4 logo. If you look up ahead there, it's actually embossed into the back of the bed liner itself. So that's another distinguishing factor, reminding you that you've got the AT4 edition. Now this one's actually equipped with the swing case toolkit on the back of the box here. So that's a really handy feature that we offer here at McNaught, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. You could actually load up some items in here, some nice storage, and that's actually gonna swing forward. So you got easier access when you're standing up against the tailgate itself. And a couple more features with the MultiPro. So of course, right now we've got it in the standard tailgate mode. If you want to pop this up, you've actually got a cargo stopper. So let's say you've got some sheets of plywood or something. Just gives you a bit more space without having to worry about it sliding out the back. And then there's a button just underneath the tailgate, which is going to open up the second portion of it. And then as you can see here, if you open down this part, you've got the full MultiPro step. Once again, making it a lot easier to get into the back of your pickup truck. And what's really cool about the MultiPro is that we've actually got the Kicker audio speaker system installed on this one. So you've got the 2 speakers in the back with all of your controls. Now these speakers are waterproof, weatherproof. Don't have to worry about it in the winter. Don't have to worry about it in the rain. And you've got USB auxiliary, and you've also got Bluetooth. So just connect up your phone, and at the next tailgate party, you are going to be the life of the party. Now as we walk around the other side here, once again, really nice overall appearance. You've got the blackout window trim as well, the blackout door handles. So the AT4 is definitely very nice and low key, even though it's still got that bit of a flair with the red emblems and the red tow recovery hooks, kind of distinguishing it from the rest of the GMC Sierra models. All right, so now what we're gonna do is open up the back seat of the GMC Sierra AT4 and take a look at the interior. So at first glance, you've got the jet black leather interior with the Kalahari inserts. That's this nice orange looking leather. And of course, these seats are really nice and comfortable. You've got the French stitching here, once again with that Kalahari color. And what's really neat about the back seat is the seats actually have the seat back storage. This is an all new feature in the GMC Sierra. So you've got plenty of storage space back here if you need to fit some cables or whatnot. And that's going to stay nice and secure in there. And if we take a look at the door itself, once again, nice and comfortable soft touch materials. You've got this faux carbon fiber here on the door panel, as well as your 1 touchdown windows in the back. And of course, legroom in the crew cab is very generous. You could comfortably seat 3 adult passengers back here. The roof is slightly concaved, so if you're a taller person like myself, you've still got plenty of headspace when you're sitting in the back. And then right here, we've actually got the GM all-weather mats here, which are really nice, and I highly recommend them. They're gonna keep your carpet nice and clean. They're very easy to wash out. And in fact, it's even got this carpet part in the center, but once again, very easy, spray them down, wash them out. They're definitely heavy-duty mats, and I would recommend them in your AT4 edition especially. Now, another great thing about the AT4 back seat is this kind of like molded storage compartment underneath the seat itself. So if you've ever driven a pickup truck and you're slamming on the brakes and you have all your stuff sliding forward, this is no longer an issue in the GMC Sierra. You've got this smart storage compartment, once again, hidden right underneath the seat itself, making things nice and convenient. Now, as I take a step on inside, we're gonna take a quick peek at some of the amenities in the rear seat. So both outbound seats have the heated function, really nice in the winter. You've got your air vents, as well as your USB-C charging outlet, USB Type A, and then you're also gonna find a 12-volt charging outlet back here as well. So very nice and comfortable in the back of the GMC, of course. And without further ado, we're gonna hop on up front and take a look at the rest of the items that this truck has to offer. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the interior, the front seat of the GMC Sierra AT4. Now, just like we just saw before, you have the same great materials on the inside, the jet black leather with the Kalahari inserts. And what I'm gonna do is start from left to right here with the driver's door panel. So if we take a look at the first row of buttons, just above the handle, you will find your lock and unlock button, as well as your driver's memory seat settings. And if we look just down below, you will find your power adjustable mirror controls with the power folding function. And then of course you'll find your one touch down windows, with the two fronts being one touch automatic up as well. Now this truck is also equipped with Bose premium audio, which is amongst the best speaker system in any trucks on the market today. And as we take a look at the driver's seat itself, you will find the AT4 logo embroidered into the back of the headrest on both front seats. That's a very nice touch, once again reminding you you're an AT4 owner. And as we take a look at these perforated leather seats, these are actually ventilated and heated, so you've got the best of both worlds, whether it's the summer or the winter time. And then of course the two front seats are fully power adjustable with your lumbar support, so you could get nice and comfortable very conveniently. Now last but not least, you will find the aluminum sill plate here, really nice with the AT4 logo. And then as I mentioned before, we've got the GMC all-weather mats, which are just phenomenal for keeping your interior nice and clean. Now the steering wheel itself is leather wrapped. If I take a look at some of the controls just behind it, you will find your drive mode selector. So this is going to allow you to shift from tow mode all the way into sport mode, off-road, or normal setting. And as we take a look just below the drive mode selector, you will find your 4x4 controls, 4 high, 4 low, 2 high, and auto. And then just below that, you will find your light controls, which includes the bed light, as well as the lights that are located just on the outside of your mirror caps that I showed you before. All right, so now I've gone ahead and taken a seat inside the cabin of the 2021 GMC Sierra AT4. And we're going to take a look at all the latest and greatest technology that you're going to find from the driver's point of view. Now, starting from left to right, let's talk about the steering wheel. You've got the leather-wrapped, solid GMC steering wheel. And on the left-hand side, you've actually got your heated steering wheel option with the LED indicator, just letting you know that that is turned on. And then over here, you will find your forward collision alert, which is actually going to allow you to adjust the gap and the sensitivity for how close you want to follow the car in front of you. On the left-hand side, you will also find your cruise control settings. And as we head on over to the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you've basically got your driver's hands-free call buttons. And then you've got your 5-point command center, which is basically going to configure everything that you see on this front screen here. So as we take a look here, I'm able to use the scroll wheel to adjust the different pages that I could view on the front screen. You've got everything from your brake pad life, your fuel economy, your tire pressure, your oil life. And of course, if you use the buttons to switch from side to side, you can even display radio or navigation prompts or even your phone settings. So very intuitive, very easy to use, and it helps you keep your eyes on the road by having all the buttons right here on the steering wheel. You don't even need to look when you're pressing it. One thing I failed to mention before was this truck is actually equipped with the heads-up display. Now, unfortunately, it's pretty bright outside, so it probably won't show up on camera, but essentially you've got the vehicle speed, which is going to be projected onto the front windshield. And you've also got a couple other options, such as your vehicle incline, your cruise control settings, and whatnot, and that's fully configurable. Ignore the flickering on the screen, though. That's just the iPhone camera not picking it up properly. Standard column shifter on these GMC Sierras. Once again, GMC's just stuck to their roots, kept things nice and simple and easy to use, so that's nice to see. Over here is the star of the show, the 8-inch GMC infotainment system, perhaps one of the most responsive screens in the automotive industry, and I've got a lot of good things to say about this. So, starting off over here with the audio, you've got your Sirius XM radio, your Bluetooth, USB, and of course you've got AM and FM radio. Heading over to phone, once again, you could pair this up with Bluetooth and have all of your contacts and recent calls sync up, no problem. One of my favorite options here is the navigation, and I just want to make a point of how smooth and responsive this latest generation navigation system is. So you could use 2 fingers to pinch and zoom. You could even adjust the angle that you're looking at the map. And overall, it's a very, very responsive screen. Even the keyboard is super responsive if you want to type in McNaught Buick on here. That's not going to be a problem at all. So I'm definitely impressed. This is a very easy, future-proof navigation system that should stay really responsive for years to come. The Wi-Fi hotspot is an OnStar subscription-based service, so if you pay the monthly fee, you could use the Wi-Fi hotspot in the truck. There's an antenna located on the roof which uses the, obviously it's powered by the vehicle, so you're going to get much greater cell reception than if you were just using your LTE from your phone. The HD surround vision camera is best in class, I have to say. Very high quality cameras and not a lot of sun glare either, especially as you could tell today. Now what's really cool is the top-down view, which is especially handy when you're hooking up to a trailer. You've even got the trailer trajectory lines, which are going to turn as you steer the steering wheel. So that just keeps things nice and easy, and you can more accurately predict where the vehicle is going to maneuver when you're trying to park. And of course the mirror caps have those cameras, which is also going to allow you to have the curb view cameras. So once again, if you're parallel parking this big truck, you don't even have to worry about hitting a curb. You've got very good point of view here within the camera system. Now, last but not least, in terms of cameras, this is my favorite angle. This is the bed view camera, which is located just above the rear window. And this is going to show you what's inside the box of your pickup truck. So if you're towing something, or you've got a bunch of stuff in the back of the box and you're on the highway and you want to make sure everything's looking good, once again, you've got the camera that's going to actually display that for you. Over here, you'll find the users button, which is going to allow you to create different profiles, and it's going to save all your vehicle settings depending on who's driving the vehicle. You've got the settings app, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and the trailering app is the last one I want to touch on. So as I mentioned before, I actually took this thing out to Falcon Lake towing a 38-foot trailer, and this is perhaps a lifesaver. So what's interesting is you've got the checklist here. So if you've got a camper or a conventional trailer, it'll literally run you through all the steps that you need to ensure to make sure that your trailer is secured properly. And then once you've got everything checked, you're able to clear it off and of course move on to the next. Now another thing that's really nice is you could actually set up a trailer profile. So as you could see here, I've got the camper profile, and what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to rename it, and it's going to also kind of save some of the statistics in regards to your fuel economy based off of that particular trailer. So once again, GMC is all about professional grade convenience and making your life a lot more easier, especially if you're doing heavy duty towing like this truck is built for. In terms of apps, you could download additional apps through the App Store. You've got OnStar services, climate controls, which are fully accessible from the touchscreen, as well as the hard controls down below. And then last but not least, you'll find the My GMC app, which you could download on your iPhone, and then Sirius XM radio. So all in all, I'm very satisfied with this screen. It's extremely intuitive, very responsive, and I gotta tell you right now, there's no other trucks on the market that have such a simple and user-friendly touchscreen. Now heading down below, you'll find your hard volume controls as well as your tune buttons. And then as we drop down a little bit lower, all of your climate controls are located here. You've got dual zone in the front, and then your 9-way heated and ventilated front seats for both the passenger and driver. And then taking a look at the row of buttons just underneath the climate controls, from left to right, you're gonna find your lane departure and lane keep assist, your parking sensors, your auto start stop function. This button right here is going to open up your tailgate. These are your hazards, traction control, your power outlet within the back of the truck itself in the bed, and then you've got your hill descent assist, which you could enable or disable. Now on the last row of buttons, you'll find your trailer brake controller. Once again, when I was towing the trailer, very nice and easy to reach as you're driving, and of course, once again, just nice to see it right there and easily accessible. You'll find a pair of USBs, one being a C and one being a Type A, as well as your 12-volt car charger. And then once again, you've got another full household outlet here, which is going to allow you to charge your laptop or whatever else you've got. Now, if we take a look in the center kind of area here on the Sierra, very nice and spacious, comfortable armrest here with the leather. What I like about this though is you've got a full-size wireless phone charger. So if you've got the iPhone 12 Pro Max, you've got enough space here to fit your whole phone, and that's not going to slide around. It's got the rubber texturized grip, and that's going to charge your phone while you're driving. and also keep it kind of within eye view, so you don't necessarily have to fumble around and use your phone while you're driving, but you could still glance down at it safely without having to use it. Now, as we take a look up at the ceiling, what I want to show you is the rear view mirror. So you've actually got the rear camera mirror on this particular Sierra. So if you want to enable that, simply pull the tab forward. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you a live stream out the back of the truck. Once again, just giving you a totally different vantage point in terms of looking out the back of the truck. So what's really cool about this latest generation is that you're able to tilt to adjust the angle and zoom in and out, which is once again just increasing your overall visibility. And this is a really nice feature to have, especially when driving at night, or if you've got some stuff obstructing your view out the back seat, you're still able to see no problem at all. Now, heading up towards the ceiling, you will find your 3 programmable garage door transmitters, your LED cabin lights, your slide and tilt sunroof controls, and your rear power sliding window. Now, just below that, you will find your OnStar buttons, as well as your interior cabin lights, which you could enable and disable. And then once again, you've just got an easy switch here that's going to turn on all 4 interior cabin lights. Other than that, the Sierra's got a really spacious and comfortable interior. You've got 2 glove boxes, a smaller one on the top and then a larger one on the bottom portion. And other than that, that essentially sums up today's review video. So what I'm going to do is hop outside the truck and conclude this video. All right, so that includes our review of the 2021 GMC Sierra AT4 Crew Cab Long Box 3-liter Duramax diesel. Now, once again, I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and comment down below. I'm going to be replying to all the comments, and of course we appreciate the feedback, and it really helps the channel grow. So without further ado, we'll see you with the next review video.